Okay, kids. One's in the chat if everything looks good and you can hear me and it makes sense. My eye's getting much better. Thank you for everybody who suggested that it was mold, that it can't possibly be the dog's butthole, that it was the gasoline. You all had great suggestions. I agree with all of you. I got some sleep, though. It seems to be getting better. We'll see. One's in the chat if it's okay, if everything looks good. I am depending on you to tell me my failures. Does it look good? How are we doing? How are we doing? Let's say hi to everybody real quick. Well, there's not a lot of people here. And then as more people get here, I will start getting to the point. I will get to the point. Witch, she's a witch. Hello, welcome. Vicky V, hello, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hello, Walk Among the Tombstones. Hello, Kelt. Hello, Lori Life 360 for the win. You're going to love this today, Lori. We're talking about Karen Reed. I probably should have put that in the title, but I'm doing this anti-clickbait thing where it's like, look, if you want to listen, if you really like your dad and you really like this channel and you want to listen to it, you just will. We don't need fucking clickbait. But at the same time, I mean, just mentioning the topic isn't clickbait. I just, your dad's weird. I just forgot, to be honest. But let's also try let's try to just see who just tunes in to tune in, And if they want to see the Karen Reed shit, they'll stay. They'll all stay. Good job, says Lori to Swifty. Hello, Swifty Sue. Hello, Adam, who fucking blew my mind yesterday. You really fucked your dad up when you were like, bring it, let's watch it again. I was like, I don't remember what it was, something like, let's see it again, or I don't remember, but I was like, whoa, oh shit, it doesn't work anymore. It's like when you know what it was? It's like when your real parents do the countdown where they're like, if I get to 1, and then they're like 3, 2, 1, like it always works. The kids always scramble because they're like, what the fuck happens when they get to 1? Oh no. But Adam did that shit where he just stands there and he goes, get to 1. I want to see what happens. And your dad had nothing. You caught me off guard. Hello, C. Smith, giving us the wonderful, oh, gather ye all gratin. Love it. I love how you guys carry over things. I went back and I had to rewatch chat yesterday because I was so like frazzled. Your dad's been real frazzled dazzled. And I had to go back and read it. I was laughing so fucking hard. One of you kids had a great suggestion that we're going to do. Anytime something doesn't work or it sucks, we're just going to blame the node. Like if we don't have an explanation, we blame the node. Who killed John O'Keefe? Must have been the node. Like we just it's the node. Like I would know what the fuck that means. That was so crazy. Hey, you're welcome, Adam. Yeah, no dance kinetics today. That's for another day. We have a very, very, very specific task at hand. And you're going to see. I'm going to play you a video in a minute. Because I feel like the cult coven has been called. I feel like we've been summoned, if you will, as C. Smith was saying. Yeah, I was having a fucking moment. Oh, your dad was. Oh, yeah, I remember what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, I was having a your dad moment. I was like, all the kids can go find where they want to fucking. Here's a quarter, kids. Leave me alone. I'm freaking out. In all seriousness, fuck that. You deserve better. And I'm glad he had a moment and it's over. But if he ever has a moment again, you tell your dad you could come stay with your dad. All you kids can stay in the yard. It's very hot, but you'll have a place. I'll come outside. I'll give you some cool waters. Melly, I yell this in my head anytime I see her. Oh, I'm always yelling when I see you kids. I'm like, there they are. They are my children. Is that different from Kegels? I don't know. Hello, Melly, by the way. Melly, we're going to get you a date, Melly. We're going to get you a little date. Swifty Sue says, I was close. Not. Yeah, Sister Witch is very funny, Adam. So we're going to add some things to the lexicon today. First of all, the snort. Here's what I'm thinking. Snort and node need to be in the lexicon. You feel me? Like if you got nothing to say about some shit, just give it a snort. You know what I have to say about that? A snort. That's what I have to say. It's kind of like I couldn't give a fuck. That's a snort. It's like, leave me alone. Because anytime I ask Coogan something and he doesn't answer, he just goes, huh. It's a snort. Sister Witch is very funny. Because Sister Wife feels weird. But Witch? Sister Witch? Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. We got ones in the chat. Hello, Tracy. How's New Zealand town? How's New Zealand doing? You guys doing okay? Tea and wildflowers. Ugh, love your picture. Just a beautiful flower arrangement. You're looking fresh as fuck tonight, dumpster juice. Look at that beautiful dumpster you got. I'm gonna have a hard time not talking like this because me and your Aunt Deb have been on the phone all day and we've been talking like this to each other, screaming at his cats because they won't fucking eat their fucking food. You're here, Vicky's here. Nope, not today is here. I do look a little porcelain. It's his fucking camera. Let me see if I can. Is that better? Yeah, it's not so I don't know. The light shines directly. This is the kitchen light right here that gives your dad a nice little. It's fucking wild. Everybody's excited. Oh, Wildman's mom's here. Wildman's mom. I like that name. I like that name. You are finally here. You have arrived, if you will. This is the best. Thank you, Cricket. So the reason the hotspot stopped working the other day was because your dad ran out of time. And then I said, how do I get more hotspot? And then the reason or the days before, when I tried to do it the first time and it kind of worked, that was your dad's hotspot. Now, I didn't realize we have limited hotspot. What is that? A crumb? Your dad's been eating cookies. I don't like sweets. Oh, no, that's on the screen. Okay. Well, either way, I ate a cookie today. I ate a half of one. It was pretty weird. I'm not a big fan of sweets. I prefer green olives. But anyway, we've been talking in a weird accent all day. Your dad's trying to get shit together. They fixed the internet last night. Dad woke up. They said, guess what? The internet's fixed. I said, yay, hurrah. Hurrah, what a festive day it is. Hello, Dawn Marie. Oh, it's been a minute, bitch. I like your shoes. Is that AI? It doesn't matter. Look how tall you are. Look how tall you are compared to those buildings. I love you. It does sound great. Thank you, Swifty. Fucking flies. So your dad killed 11 flies today, and there's 2 more that just keep bugging him. Because where there's flooding, there's bugs. There's always bugs in this house. This is a house of bugs. Remember, your dad got bugs on his tits yesterday. Hello, Emmett Nemesis. Hello, Emmett Nemesis. Hi, Dad. Look at you, a patriotic little fucking wolf. I love that for you. Lil Hers never learn. Lil Hers never learn. Is that how you say it? Fuck, that's a good name. If it's not how it is, Neveline, is that your? It doesn't matter. I love you. I love Sunny Lynn. I love all of you. So, basically, what happened was, nope, not today. And I think I saw Jay. I think Jay texted me or something. My phone just popped something up earlier, but I can't touch it because if I touch, here's the thing. Okay, let's start over because your dad's really excited to see you. Your dad's very excited to see you kids and has had a lot of coffee. Where's my I got the Bucky's cup today because you kids like that, even though they're a shit company. The cup, the Beaver Nuggets, the Beaver, good marketing. Your dad's a sucker for good marketing, and that's why shit never works around here. Because I buy things because they're cool or pretty, or I like the simplicity or the extravagance of it. And then it turns out to fucking suck. How far do we make it? Like what? 5 minutes before I cussed. Fantastic. Yeah, go subscribe. By the way, Adam drives Helen. Adam has a channel. You guys know that, right? Adam, do you pimp it in my Discord? Because you should. Uncle Adam runs the Discord, but Uncle Brother Adam has his own channel. It was a classic standoff. So anyway, your dad had to go, hello, Rachel University. I love you. I always think university when I see you. So I'm just going to call you Rachel University. Melly. Yeah, I love you kids. Ernie Birdie's here. You big fucking bird. You big fucking bird. Okay, I'm going to get to the point at 10 minutes. That way we can have everyone gather. Yes, Chode. That was very funny. When you put Chode in chat, we used to call my old roommate Chody. That was his nickname instead of Cody. Chode is one of my favorite words. We got 43. Teresa Dixon. So here's what happened. Snort. Snort is what happened. My phone automatically puts the foot next to the juice box now. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know what that means, but I like that. It is the summer of Hugin. C. Smith is hilarious. C. Smith has a lot of great ideas. Summer of Hugin was one of them that killed me yesterday. Actually, y'all were quite hilarious in the chat. I feel like you built up all your jokes while your dad was away, and you were like, time to bomb dad with good ideas and good sayings. We're going to have to break down the live chat from the first official chat back so that we can go through and list out the words for the lexicon. Because we absolutely need this. Where's my young black economist at? I need my young black economist. Otherwise, how am I going to economize? Where's my precocent? My precious little Ocent, where are you? My Teresa coming out with the snort, snort, snort. My Margaret the Younger. I swear to God, I can't get rid of this fucking chatter. This fucking chatter I'm doing. Oh, I talked to Aunt Deb today, and I love Aunt Deb at Feeling Face so much. Aunt Deborah. Yeah, Aunt Deborah's crazy. She's got a house of cats. They won't eat their fucking food. Oh my God. Yeah, there's so much to tell you kids about. Young Black Economist. I have so much to fucking tell you about. How's the economy? How's the economy? Is Tiff here? Where's my fucking Tiff? Where's my fucking daughter? Where's my Gothic Brie? There she is. There she is. I told you guys, Newt the Shoot. You're all perfect, and I think about you all the time. There you are, Tiff. I'm like, what would Dawn Marie say about this? What would Tiff think of this? What would precious little Ocent say about this? My little colt. New Zealand, it's winter. Oh, shit. Hey, wait. So, okay, this is going to sound real stupid, but keep in mind, I went to school in Texas, okay? Our education is shit. Our education shit up down here. First of all, we say up here, or we say down there, down in these parts, but then we'll say down there in North Carolina, down there in New York City. And it's like, no, it's up, you dipshit. And I always say down about everything. Anyway, let's talk about this because I'm confused about seasons now. Is your summer in December? Like, do you guys go, oh, this is summer weather, it's finally December? Or is it like, oh, wait, no, you don't even talk like that there. How do you talk there? You're like, oh my God, it's summer weather. It's summer weather. Hold on, let me get the voice. We're not Australian. We're New Zealand. The tree. Fuck. How do you get in the car? Okay, there we go. Get in the car. There we are. All right. Is it summer there? I can't fucking do it. I can't do it when I gotta watch some Flight of the Conchords and then I can do it. Flight of the Conchords? I can't fucking do it. I'm gonna sound weird. Anyway, what's the deal with our seasons different there? Is December literally called summer? How does it work? Or is it just unnaturally cold? I know I sound stupid. I've never been there. I don't know. I found out that in fucking Canada, you guys have a fucking thing called Boxing Day. Or is that London? One of y'all has that, and I thought it was like fucking punching people. I didn't know. Get away, fly. I didn't fucking know. Hello, Elizabeth. With your fucking, I am not a cat. I am not a cat. We are the state of bugs. There's a bug in my tits. Happens all the time. They literally called me bug tits in middle school. Happens all the time. All right, you guys. So here's what happened. So your dad had to basically, you want to join the Discord? Okay, so I found out the link I give out expires. So we have to give you a good link. I'm going to find one in a minute and I'm going to post it for you, Dawn Marie. Unless Adam does it. Adam's always on that shit. Yeah, Young Black Economist thought that Helen was a woman but didn't judge. Like, you drive. You fucking kids, you're so fucking funny. Hola. Hello, KK. Anytime somebody asks me something, instead of saying okay, I say K like 50 times. I go KK. And yes. And your Aunt Deb can't stand it because your Aunt Deb thinks that I don't remember what he said, but he's like, whenever you do that, I think that you're like, I think he thinks I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. It's just how I talk. Yes. Hello, brothers and sisters. I am your sister, Dad. Colts are the best. Colts are so fun when you're not getting branded. Fekkin. Yes. We have so many new things to add to the lexicon. Hello, Jenna. What are we at? 13. Oh, shit. I went too far. I went too long. Okay. We have a very specific task ahead today. First of all, your economy is broke. Mine too. This is the best Colt ever, I think you meant. And yes, I agree. We used to call juice boxes suck boxes. That's what I call your dad's boyfriend. I say, hey, get my suck box in here. I got to talk to him. Summer of Fuggin will be a t-shirt, which I do want to talk to you about. We're going to get t-shirts. Jeno, Melly, hello. I'm super single. Oh, Melly, we got to get Melly. We got to get Melly a man. Texas Ed was much better than California in 1995. Well, this isn't fucking 1995. I was there in the early 2000s or the late 90s, early 2000s. Texas education sucked. One of my teachers was going through a divorce and would scream on his Nokia phone outside of the class while we had to watch Varsity Blues over and over again every fucking day. We never learned anything about the economy or geography. We connect on a whole WWF level. We do. We do. Are you a Brutus the Baba Beefcake? Are you a Shawn Michaels? Or are you... Actually, we're not going to mention his tag team partner because that guy, Marty Jannetty, is fucked, dude. His Facebook is fucked. We're going to do a true crime thing on Marty Jannetty because he killed someone, he says. He openly put on his Facebook that he killed a man for coming on to him behind a bowling alley, a teen who was gay. And he describes the person. And then whenever he woke up from his drunken stupor, it was all over the internet. And people were like, hey, who'd you kill in the 70s? And then he went, I was just kidding. And it was very real sounding. And then the police contacted him and he played dumb. But I think he fucking did it. Hey, Annie Hall. What's up, bitch? Hello, Nicolette. Annie Hall, New Zia. So your summer is December through February. Are you fucking with me or is that for real? That's fucking wild. That is so weird to think about because our summer is my birthday. I've always attributed summer to be like, this is birthday time. This is fucking when it's hot. This is when people go to the beach. Fucking flies. But for you guys, that is your summer is our winter. Fascinating. So you call it that. That's wild. Okay, so here's what happened. Your dad decide, hello, military. I'm sorry, I'm seeing all the kids come in. I miss you. Melly, invite him to the Discord. I'm just gonna put one up right now. Is it better? I'll put a link in chat and I'm gonna put one up on the screen for those of you who don't like you're on your phone and you don't want to go join it now because it'll pull away. I'm gonna put it up there so maybe you can write it down. I don't know what you want to do. Here, let's do this. How do I get this? All right, let's do, and we're gonna do a forever one. That way, when it shows up on the screen in the future, it still works. How about that? Because I found out you can go set this link to never expire. I can't get out of this accent. All right. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Gabanoosh. All right. All right. And then I'm going to make a banner. I'm going to make a little banner. All right. And I got to pop out of here because it'll go slow. So here's what happened. Your dad found out that if he buys a $10 hotspot, it's supposed to give me 10 hours of this quality. It really only gives me 5. But as long as, like, for me, that's like 2 streams, right? If we do 2.5, sometimes it's 1 stream when your dad gets talk greedy and wants to talk all the fucking time, which is most of the time. But I figure, let's see. Add banner. Make it scroll. No, don't make it scroll. Should I make it scroll? Yeah, we'll just leave it up. Fuck it. And then you kids can go there. And then I'm going to put it in here again. All right, there. So now it's in there twice. And that should work. So, found out basically, until they figure out what's going on. Because yes, they fixed the internet. I can surf the net. We can watch things finally on Netflix. But your dad's boyfriend can't play his video games. And he loves his Fortnite and his Rocket League and all these things. He loves his basketball. So we can't handle this because I can't live stream and he can't do that shit. It all sucks. It sucks. Mad Sarah Stud Double, I don't understand chat summaries. I wish I knew how to exit out of them. But when I was watching another channel, I saw it and I was like, oh, this is what they're talking about. And then I saw y'all screenshots and I love that. They're very funny, I think. Some are accurate. Didn't get to see mine yet. I need to go look. I briefly saw a few Discord comments today. But your dad was running out of time. He was walking the hoogah. It was very hot. And then I had to go run errands. So basically, they fixed the internet to some extent. It's still really shitty quality. So fucking fly. So we can only do a couple of things. So your dad just has to keep buying a hotspot to do these with you until they fucking figure out their bullshit or until we switch companies because this is terrible. I gotta say, though, fuck you, fly. The customer service when you do talk to a physical person for a sound, amazing. The Melissa, my customer service agent that I finally got to talk to, goddamn. I would watch her YouTube channel. She's amazing. She's so good at de-escalating your dad. It was wild. It was wild. By the end, I was like, I'm so sorry. I love you. Then the internet sucks again. So now I feel extra gaslit. Unable to invite. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? A hotspot is $10. It's supposed to give you 10 hours of high-speed internet, but that's just like browsing. It shrinks a little depending on what you're doing, but live streaming, good quality, you can get about 5 hours. I did look into Starlink. Again, I fucking hate Elon Musk so much. I just can't. I'd rather never have the internet than fucking have to deal with the thought of giving that man money, but that's for personal reasons. The only thing I like about him is that he keeps your brother Adam streaming. But other than that, I'm not fucking with it. It's too expensive. Even like with the discount, it's insane. No way. But here we go. Let me see if did the Discord link work? Did it? Let me see. It should work. Does this not work? Okay, whatever. What is this? The AI summaries are like watching mainstream media fucked up. Oh shit. Screenshot some of those and pop them in our Discord, you guys. And then you throw the hotspot in the trash. Yeah, so here's the thing with the hotspot. All it does is you just add $10. You know what I mean? And then it gives you the time added onto your account. Now, I can do an unlimited hotspot for a smaller amount of money when I pay my bill at the end of the month by changing my whole plan. So I'm going to do that, because then for like an extra 20 a month I get unlimited hotspot, I think. But if I just pay like until that time is, which is the first, I just have to keep paying for it. Why don't I get Xfinity? They have a student plan. Because I'm not a student anymore. I'm done. I'm fucking done. But if you mean why don't I lie about being a student, that's a great idea. Maybe I will. But Xfinity was expensive when I checked. We have weird pricing here in Texas. It's super fucking expensive. Like, it's super fucking expensive. Because I know, like, okay, here's the thing. When my dad goes to Poland and he gets a throwaway phone or a burner phone for like, it's crazy. He gets unlimited everything. He gets an iPhone as a burner phone. Like, he gets all this badass shit. And it works everywhere, and you get unlimited international calling, but it's like $40, like equivalent to the US. When my ex was in Kentucky, he paid nothing. He paid, like, his phone bill was so cheap. I think it's supposed to be the same nationwide, but I've seen a huge price difference, like in plans and stuff. And I noticed when they were quoting me, they asked me what my zip code was, which is weird. But anyway, regardless, I am going to just hope that they can fix it before the end of the month. We're trying to run a business here. But the good news is the hotspot, it's not like a physical hotspot. The one that I did try to buy, that one sucks. So this one is just an add-on. Yeah, there's something going on with Elon. He's fucking weird. Oh, on 1.5 speed, I can only imagine. Holy fuck. Okay, it's an app where you basically have many social media with. Yeah, it's Discord is basically Reddit without as much moderation. Reduce speeds at the minimum. Yeah, a lot. So here's the thing. When you get these, oh, thank you so much, Nicolette, for gifting a membership. Dude, you wear my hair just like I wear my hair. This is how, oh, where's my fucking, I couldn't find a second thing, so I had to wear it down. But that's how I love having my hair, is in the sloppy bun. And yours looks nice. Thank you so much. A hotspot is basically where your phone is like your router and your modem. It's like your internet provider comes from your phone. Here's a fun fact. During South by Southwest, the homeless people who stay downtown make a ton of extra money, specifically during South by being mobile hotspots. And I'm not fucking with you. There are a couple of companies. There's one in particular that started it. I don't remember what they're called. It might be Metro PCS. But anyway, this one company was like, we're trying to get our hotspot off the ground. So during the Tech South by the first year, they basically told them, wear this in your pocket and you're assigned this spot and you're assigned this spot. And they basically said, just kind of live and sleep over in this area on this square block for this amount of days, and we'll give you a fuckload of money. And then when it's done, you get a fuckload more money to ensure that you didn't leave. And if you do leave, you get like X amount of days, time a day to do that. And I believe they also gave them like food and water and badges, but not like the good badges, like the badges for the tech thing. But they're not allowed to go anywhere, so they can't really use them. But then after that, all these companies caught wind of it. So they basically, anybody who lives downtown and is a street performer or you're homeless, whatever your deal is, sometimes they'll give you like, what do you call it, a bike for a week, and they'll put an advertisement on it. They'll give you a shirt with an ad on it. They'll ask you to hold a hotspot if you're going to stay in one spot. And if you do it for 10 hours a day, they pay you like $100. So a lot of people were doing that. They were like, this is how I make my money. It's fucking wild. And people were against it. They're like, how dare you? That objectifies the homeless people. Literally, you're making them an object. And the homeless people are like, fuck off, dude. We were going to be chilling here anyway. And it's so wild because, like, right around the Arts Center and where like all the homeless people were, you would just see a bunch of tech nerds just sitting there fucking doing their shit. It was wild. Oh, look, Tracy Pope got that membership. What's up, Miki's? Hold on, let me check on the hookah. Are you okay? What happened? You got freaked out? What happened? You looking for Daddy? He's in the bedroom. Yeah, so basically, with Cricket, you can add on, you get X amount, fucking flies, you get X amount of mobile hotspots. And then basically, you know, you can use them to your liking, or you can add on, like when you run out, you can add on money. So that's nice. Yeah, library computers were freed up, actually. It's great your device has an eSIM. I came back from international. I couldn't remember when I put my American physical SIM card. I tore apart my suitcase in the middle of the airport. Oh my God. That would be horrible. Guess you will all, nobody hates you for liking someone else. I will never do that. Yeah, he has done good work with tech and free speech. Well, I'm not going to say free speech because he fucking shuts people down for free speech constantly. That's the thing I don't like about him, is that it's like, okay, if he says it, but if anybody else says something he disagrees with, he will literally, in the way he treated the employees at Twitter. I had a lot of friends who worked there. He was awful to them. He's awful to the people in his factory too. And I guarantee you, he would sue me for saying that if he knew who I was, like, at all. But it's crazy that he also advocates for free. It's like a white knight guy who's like, leave that lady alone, and then he's the guy fucking date raping. Like, that's literally, like, you know, it's fucking wild to me how much he is a hypocrisy. But he does do a fuckload for tech. He doesn't invent things, but he certainly has moved the movement forward. And you know, I don't know. I'm never gonna hate you for liking him, though. I promise you that. I promise you that. I got people I love and adore who fucking worship that dude. I don't give a fuck. They're cool. It's all about how you are, not about how they are. Hello, sweet and salty, aka Rachel. Check it out. I actually got good service with the hotspot use in Texas. Only thing is limited. Yeah, it's all limited time. So that's what I'm saying is it's kind of like the 90s when you're buying rollover minutes. That's basically what it is. But you could use it to go online with other devices. So it'll say your phone under the Wi-Fi. When you click Wi-Fi, what are you doing, Hugin? Come here, you itchy? Come here. Come here. Let me pet you. What's going on? He's scratching the shit out of his ear. You were fine earlier. You want to come see the kids? No, he snorted. Okay. I'm a fan of Discord. Everyone add me as a friend if you want to chat. Yes, everyone go add each other. Okay, let's see. Yeah, rollover minutes, dude. They fucking sucked. You remember that? Yeah, and that's another thing. And the thing is, he doesn't take people's ideas. He buys people's ideas, right? Isn't that the thing? He buys them. So you can't really hate on that. It's like frats, you know, people are buying friends, but I got a bunch of friends who have been in frats and they're nice people. Got a bunch of friends who like him. They're nice people, you know. My bestie is married to a guy that works for him, and the stories are crazy. They are crazy. Like, all my friends work for him here, and they work for Facebook and Twitter. Well, they did work for Twitter. A lot of them work for TikTok now, because that's what this place is all about. And the stories about all of them. I don't think there's a single tech entity that isn't fucked, like, socially. And I think it's because you get a lot of people together who love the internet so much, it's all they do. Like, they're just always online, which is kind of like me, but they don't have, I'm not going to say they don't have good social skills. Some of them don't. Some of them have extremely good social skills, but they're put together in a building in real life and they're like, ah. And some people work outside of it, you know, and they still don't have to. Every artist is a cannibal and every poet is a thief. I love that, Adam. Who said that? Did Adam say that? That's great. We're all hypocrisies of each other. I mean, I'm sure I've hypocrisized on things. Hello, Debbie Bergen. Debbie Bergen, thank you for your contribution to the cult. You're going to love today, Debbie. We got some cool stuff to talk about. Microsoft is the same. The stories I have are wild. Oh, I'd love to hear it. Maybe we'll do a whole Cheese May episode on tech because the women in video gaming put up with a lot of shit, but men at Twitter put up with a lot of shit too. I'm late to the game, but my brother works for Google and it's insane. It is insane. It is insane. Your dad almost worked for Facebook. And a long time ago, got a brief contract doing like a customer service type thing where I had to screen ads. And let me tell you something. People are perverts. Rollover minutes was real bad. Parents would take the phone away. Never did. Dude, I was perma-grounding all the time because I didn't realize it was charging you. Do you remember when you would get the internet AOL CDs and then you go over and it would make you buy more? So that and Netscape Navigator, I would basically use the internet too long and it would go into like if you're calling someone long distance and it charged you for long distance. It was horrible. So expensive. Okay. Jen Soto that Maddie was PG. I don't know what that means. But hello, Carrie Poteet. By the way, Poteet Strawberries has its own ice cream right now. But I want to know what you mean. Drum Addict. First time here. Love the topics you cover. Super interesting. I absolutely adore your name and everything about you. And thank you so much for calling me interesting. Also, that's such a good Drum Addict with a K is very good. It's a very good screen name. I really like that. That would have fucking killed on AOL back in the day. You work for Michael Dell. Dude, Michael Dell rules. His house, you talk about the guy who owns Dell, right? I've been to his house. He had a Halloween party that was insane. I have another friend who used to work for him who he used to tell me about the Halloween parties before that I didn't get to go to. And one of them was he told me it was a Wizard of Oz theme and you ride through hay bales to get to his house. His house had a fucking dome where it would open up and the bed could come up. He's insane, but I love him. He's a sweetheart. He doesn't really count though, because his whole thing is like, he's a philanthropist. I think he might be the only good tech guy actually. But a hotspot with unlimited data back in 2018 for $10 a month grandfathered in. I'm so jealous. That's like rent control for phones. He's often on Joe Rogan. So much about him bothers me. Yeah. So much. But you know what? Some people benefit from him and they like him. And if I benefited from him, I'd like him too. I worked at, oh shit, I got friends who work there. What do you think of Oracle? I used to have stock in them. I took it out. I have thoughts. I would love to hear Ernie Birdie, please sit on my face. It'd be really fun to have Hyperloop. He proposed a few. He proposes a lot of things. Whether they get done, whole nother situation. Hello, Bridget. Hello. I'm excited. Oh, shit. I didn't. Whistleblowers from tech talked about how they regret some of what they have done. Ooh, I don't doubt it. You have to regret some of what you've done if you've ever worked in tech. I regret ever working in tech, and I only did briefly. I had them really enjoy. Oh, you guys did a live? Grandma's Boy is one of my favorite movies, and that was filmed at NCSoft, which is here in Austin, which I've been to quite a bit. And it really looks like that on the inside. Like you can play unlimited video games. There's video game rooms. When I worked at Rooster Teeth, it wasn't like full time. It was a contract thing. I had to go in and do voices for this show called Red versus Blue. And when I went in there, it's the exact same as Grandma's Boy. You could like, as soon as I walked in, they're like, oh, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm doing voice acting. And they were like, oh, come over here. And there's just a fridge of every kind of drink. They let you booze at work. They had fucking pills in this one room, but it was like Tylenol and No-Dos. And it was like a over-the-counter pharmacy. And then there's like a spot where people are just chilling. There's a workout room. It was insane. Yeah, AOL CDs. Daniel, I'm so glad to be back. I missed you kids. Are you staying cool right now, Daniel? It has been so fucking hot outside, dude. Fuck. And hey, what's up with your notes, Daniel? You're in Austin. What's up with your notes? The nodes in our neighborhood are fucked up, whatever that is. I missed the upper message. I did. Fuck. I'll go back. I'll go back. I also love going back and seeing how badly I fuck up by reading something and thinking it means something else. So just assume your dad's being nutty. Question to the expert. Why can't I see Aussie breakdancer's whole video? I don't know. You talk about the one who did really fucking crazy? Maybe we'll try to watch it. Maybe I can find it. It could be because NBC, I think, has rights to all the video. So unless somebody like screen saved it, which they have DRMs going on the internet for NBC, which would make it all black so you can't really keep it or retain it. It would be like a low grade someone filming with their phone the screen if you do find it, if that's the issue. But let's see. Full performance. What is the Hugin doing? I'm hearing jingling and I'm wondering what's going on. Oh, he's so funny. He's scratching his own back. He's so goofy. Ray Gun is her name, right? I don't know. But if I could find it. Here's Ray Gun Breakdance Olympics. Yeah, it doesn't show the whole thing. Weird. I don't know. I'll find it and I'll post it below if I can. By the way, I'm going to post everything below from yesterday because I did forget to do that. Okay. We got to get to the point. Got to get to the point. I have in dramatics says thank you. All right. I do remember having dial up, but I remember, oh my God. That was so funny back. DLs, you talk about DSLs. Yeah, I got to go watch Adam's live. It was awesome. Yes, we did. It was super fun. Oh my God, I can't wait. I don't know. I think she meant to say something and it didn't come out right. Your brother loved Red versus Blue. I was Sherry. I was in one episode. We had a couple of prop planes and he'd have to pretend. Oh shit. You guys are hilarious. Okay, let me go down. Hello, CNA. How are you doing? Loved your Hugin picture. I think I spelled your name wrong like a fucking idiot, and I need to go back and correct it. Used to go to all the tech companies with my husband. The things they had at work was insane, but awesome. Pool tables, arcade game, booze, bars. Yeah, they had sleeping pods. Sleeping pods. They won't let anyone show it on YouTube. I'm pissed. That's crazy. We'll find it. I bet it's on Daily Motion. I bet you. Yeah, the thing for the before broadband. I remember that. That was crazy. Fuck, I'm not going to say my age, but party lines. I remember party lines. The sex line 1-800. Let's fucking party. You would love the apology line shit we did, Deb. Did you listen to that? Are you heavy into that? You would love it. Okay. Dapple's here. Okay, the whole fucking crew's here. The squad's up. The squad's up. Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, party lines. That was crazy. And Life Artist is here. Bring back party lines. We should do. I've been saying we should do like we're gonna do an apology line thing, and I want to put it on a cassette and sell it as merch for you kids. We can put it back into the pot. 1-800 hours tones. It was when when other people shared our line. Oh. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean when other people shared our line? Like the phone line? That's so funny. Remember not being able to get on due to a busy dial-up. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Oh, like whenever your parents would try to make a phone call and then the internet would be going, meh, 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 meh. That was crazy. No, we haven't. We're going to now. Fucking thank you, Margaret. I was like, what did I have to do? What did I have to do? Okay, here. Let's get to the point. Here's why we're going to talk about Karen Reed. You kids know how I like to surf the internet and find really weird shit. I told you about Karen's cat Sophie's funeral. Oh, yes. When you and the neighbors shared the same phone number, that's crazy. What? I've heard of that, but is that an American thing or somewhere else? That's wild. I do love that sound too. I actually tried to make a beat out of it, a hip hop beat, and I abandoned that, but I might go back. You live for weird stories? Great. Me too. I like to go online. I like to find really weird videos, anything with under 1,000 views, and I'll just watch it and be like, what's this all about? I found some of the most jeweled, wonderful, fantastic people doing that. I found a kid who can fart with his belly. He just has a whole channel where he's like, today I'm going to do a belly fart. And then he would squeeze it and then and then he'd go and turn it off. His channel for some reason got shut down, but I used to love watching it. I followed people with like 10 viewers just because I thought they were interesting. But one of the things that I love is when the algorithm kicks in and gives me something that's related to something that I kind of like, but it's like a new entity, a new person I've never seen. So I found one of those. She's named American Nana. I don't think I've ever seen her before. I know she watches Melanie Little because she's referenced her. I'm assuming that that's why she ended up in my algorithm. Yeah, I'm not excited for Humid Heat, dude. I'm getting the other AC replaced before that happens because that's coming next month and I'm not ready, dude. Remember you had to bail me out of jail for protesting. I had that outfit on. You forbid me to wear. Yes, you were very Lindsay Bluth that day and I didn't appreciate it. Okay. So you love American Nana? Great. She popped up in my algorithm. I was like, she looks like my old boss from a Spencer's I worked at in the mall in college. And her name was Cindy. And I was like, is this fucking Cindy? Does Cindy have a YouTube channel? I freaked out. I put it on. It's not Cindy, but it's a lady who I really, really like. I just like her personality. She is she's a little like experimental, you know. She's like, let's see if this shit works. One day she tries ear pods, you know, she's great. Tonica R, you love American Nana? Great. I hope she doesn't mind because this was a spur of the moment thing. So I didn't ask her, but I don't think she would care because she does like a call to arms. I'll explain. We're gonna watch some of her video. She pointed out something I remember when it happened because I remember thinking, huh, what are they saying? And then I just didn't think about it again. And then later on, I was like, there was that weird part in court. I wonder what day that was. And I couldn't find it again. So I gave up. She's talking about a part in the Karen Reed trial when they were talking about jury instructions. And you don't think she'll mind at all? Okay, good. Because I was just going to try to listen and then read it to you guys. But here, we'll just play it. All right. I think we're going to play it. So, yeah, we're definitely going to play it. So it's a hot mic moment. And I remember being like, when was that? And then just giving up, forgetting about it, right? Then when the whole kerfuffle happened with you know, everybody freaking out over the jury instructions and the jurors coming back after the trial and saying, you know, hey, we said this, and then there was the back and forth, and now there's like this hearing about it. Now I'm interested. Now I want to go back. And I want to, oh my God, Laura, in one of my first video, I'm sorry, I have to stop. In one of my first videos, I mentioned this. When I did work at, this is how old I am. When I worked in customer service for this shit, this was again, back the first time I went to college, constantly. Elder people would call in and be like, my cup holder is broken. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? And they'd be like, my cup holder is broken. And it was the fucking D drive. It was the CD drive. They'd be popping it out and trying to put a cup there. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Happened all the time. Happened all the time. That was crazy. Those were the days. You want to see if Koberger made any FOIA requests before the murders? I'm pretty sure you can. Well, somebody's already FOIA'd since then, and it's on the FOIA vault, I believe. I think you can go to the FOIA vault and you can look down the list, but the thing is, you could just type in FOIA to filter it and see the most recent ones and then look at who FOIA'd FOIA, because there's somebody who does that every year. And I'm pretty sure other people do it every year. So it's random times. And you can see who FOIA'd what in the last couple of years. You just have to go through it. Maybe we'll do that soon because now I'm interested. Dawn Marie, thank you for becoming a member. Love you, Dawn Marie. Okay. Anyway, back to this. We're going to talk about this. Yeah, the cup holder thing's funny as fuck. All right. I want to talk about this because thank you, Kenneth. And actually, the FOIA Vault, if you just Google FOIA Vault, that website, or you can go to the original FOIA page on, because there's two technically, but it's really, it all links to the same info. Anyway, you could just go Google FOIA Vault, or you could just go to the FOIA website and you can look up and see who's done any FOIAs. And that's like for the past years, like all the specific ones that are picked out by FOIA itself. So they put the popular ones up. That way people aren't constantly requesting the same shit. But FOIAing FOIA always gets thrown in there because so many people requested that for like other things. So I know that that's in there. There should be a few, and I would pick the one that is the most recent for each year. So anything in December of the previous 5 years I would look for. But anyway, you're the best fucking baby goat. You're the best baby goat. Yeah, I have to have a trust fund to afford court transcripts. Listen, true, but also if it's a popular case and you go to FOIA Vault, they should be there for free, and then you don't have to do that. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. I want to show you guys this because American Anna not only brought this up, this moment in court. She says, I want to hear it. You know, I want to know what they say. I think that's weird. It's bothering me. And then she put a clip of it. God bless her. And I was like, okay, well, I can just fix it up and send it to her. Or maybe we could do that live because I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know because there's talking going over it, but I think that it's enough to where we can isolate some of the sound and amplify it. I think it's possible to get this done in like 10 minutes, maybe for her. And then it occurred to me, since we were talking about Audacity, what if we just did this live so you kids can see the process, right? So let's see. It was Tom CPU that put out Ninja Nana about Auntie Bev hot mic. Oh, excellent. Well, whoever did it, God bless him. Hello, Dillhole. Dillhole, we missed ya. I work with someone who thought an electric typewriter was an ancient. Dude, one time I reinvented that. Like I told my friends, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if, and then I described a typewriter, and then they went, that's just a typewriter. And I was like, I'm fucking dumb. But anyway, that's the oblivious part. Well, let's do it live. You guys are down. Okay. So I'm thinking let's do the audio live so that if you guys, you know, downloaded Audacity, maybe you haven't gotten to that video yet. I know I just showed you one way to look at the tone and the pitch to separate the voices, but I'm thinking, what if we can do that to amplify the voices? Like when your dad was cleaning up some Delphi audio, I thought this would work, you know, and it kind of did. And I spoke with a guy who currently works for the FBI, but he wasn't assigned to that case, who did just that himself. And we compared, and it was, we were actually working on something totally different together. But I brought it up because he's an audio guy for the FBI. Like, why the fuck wouldn't I? And he's like, yo, you know, I went rogue and did it on my own just for funsies because it's so fascinating. And it was very interesting how different ours were, but how you could hear different things in it. Anyway, long story short, we're gonna do that today live. So Lori says, are you Papi Chulo? Thoughts on Joe Flipperhead? I don't know who Joe Flipperhead is. Let's Google it. Who's Joe Flipperhead? Flipperhead. Who's that? Trying to get by as a B-list thug and bank robber in Charlestown. I haven't watched it, but I already did. I recommend it. Who wants to start? I love forensic audio. And now it's excellent, excellent. Sorry, I'm just reading y'all through all this loads. Okay, Joe Flipperhead. Oh, what does he do? What's this guy's deal? Everyone knows a license to carry isn't something you get from the state. You live in the town. BYOB, convicts, dead animals. 5 thing. What? Ever notice you can fit about $10,000 inside of a 20-pound turkey? I mean, I don't know. He looks like someone that my friend would date, and I would be like, you need to get out of that relationship. That's what he looks like. I don't know. He's weird. He's kind of weird. He's got a very blurry photo. What's his deal? What's his deal? Flipperhead Joe? Is that someone different? I'm looking at this guy on Twitter who's just talking about being a bank robber. Talk about old. I was iPhone 3. I have an iPhone 1. I don't even have an iPhone, but I like own an iPhone 1 that doesn't work anymore. Emmett Nemesis is a new member. Yes. He's been doing Karen stuff. Okay, I'm probably looking at the wrong one. Because this guy, whoever this guy is just talking about robbing people. His name's Joe Flipperhead. Just a big fucking bird trying to look sexy. It does turn on. Okay. Flipperhead. I'm gonna have to look. I don't know. Okay, we got to get back to the point because your dad's trying to get back to the point. All right, let's do this. I am going to do the thing where yes, Emmett Nemesis is a member now. You guys, this is your new brother. This is your new brother wife. Wait, sister wife. No, what do we call it? It doesn't matter. He's a bird. He's a fucking bird. He has a YouTube channel. Joe Flipperhead does? Okay. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look him up then. Oh, my nose is itchy. All right. We'll look him up in a little bit. A little bit. Right now, I want to show you this fantastic lady who I find lovely. And her name, welcome. How do I take the banner down? Okay, there we go. I'm going to take the Discord banner down too, because you guys get it. You guys get it. All right. We're going to watch a little bit of American Nana. Okay. I'm going to watch a little bit of American Nana. Figure out Bev's hot mic, Ari versus the verdict slips. No, yes, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to watch American Nana right now. Wait, it's Dill's birthday? Happy birthday, Dill. Happy birthday, Dill Hole. You pooped today. I'm so proud of you for pooping. Happy birthday. It was also somebody's birthday the other day. Yesterday. I'll post the Discord link in chat. It was someone's birthday yesterday. There it is. And I need to go back and look at who, but happy birthday to you. Whose birthday was it? Happy birthday, Dill Hole. Freedom of Information Act. It's FOIA. And Vault, VAULT. If you just type that into Google, the FOIA Vault should pop up, and that's all the most popular cases. Joe Flipperhead and Microdots need to have a baby. Ooh. But if they do, someone's going to complain about it. Okay. If y'all haven't pooped today, there's something wrong. I pooped 4 times still. I pooped too much. We had an 8888 wedding anniversary. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Dill Hole, Vicky says. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch American Nana real quick. And then I'm going to try to show you how to do what she wants. Because she's like, can someone do this? I'm like, I think maybe I can. I mean, I'm not going to do the complicated stuff. I'm going to use Audacity because I want you guys. You finally got in? Yes, Scary Potence. Microdots is porn. Yeah, but a porn called Microdots would probably not be a good porn if you get what I'm saying. And watch anyone. They're completely awesome. Should be played for the jury. It's Joe Flipperhead. Okay, I'll do that. I've been subbed to a few. Okay, excellent. Okay, that was the part I was missing was the vault part. Sorry, I'm cleaning and listening. You're great, Peachy. Don't stress me out. What? That's fucking funny. I've never seen that before. That's fucking funny. Don't stress me out. All right. So, yeah, 4 times is impressive. I pooped a lot. Thank you, coffee. All right. Yes, Aussie Insider is very funny. Love Aussie Insider. Love the accent. All right. We're going to watch American Nana. Let's do this because she asks a great question and I want some context. And this one is hot mic driving me crazy. No, I want to show the first one. She had 2 videos up about it because it really was driving her crazy and I don't blame her. All right, here we go. Let me turn her up.
It's really loud. But there's something that is driving me crazy. And I don't have any type of gear that would help me pull this out. Program. Obviously, I wouldn't know what to do with it if I had it, right? Okay, it's so important. Yesterday, Lowly was, being Lowly, and he's rambling. And I think that he was talking about the boxes. You either check it or you don't check it. Neither was checked, blah, blah, blah. Well, about that time, you could hear some whispering. Sorry, I got a sunflower seed. And I need to know what was being said because it sure sounded to me like they were saying we didn't get the form or we didn't get the change or there's something there, guys. Somebody help me. I'm basically deaf. So when I'm listening with my earbud, I'm hearing as close as I can hear. I can't hear, I can't turn, I mean, my phone constantly tells me that the volume needs to be turned down. So that's how deaf I am. If I wear my hearing aids and I'm listening to YouTube, I don't feel that I'm getting as much as I should. So I put in my earbuds. I know there's words being
Sorry, I had to walk the Hugin. All right, let's see.
said.
Has she gotten to the point where she showed it yet? No, she shows it at the end. All right, let's go up here because I agree with her, but let's speed her up so we can hear it quicker. And then when we get to there we
know there's a hot mic. Somebody help me, please, because I don't know how to figure it out. Somebody take this little bitty section. There's two sections. Somebody please take this and figure it out. Thank you so much. I hope somebody does. I'm surprised somebody hasn't already because I really think, I mean, I know Melanie Little heard it. I don't know if she heard what they said, but I could tell she was, you can tell by her facial expressions. I knew she heard it. Did she forget or was it what I did? You know, maybe it's just something so, maybe there were.
Let's pause her again. Don't you love her voice? Doesn't she have the sweetest fucking voice? Mookie's. Oh, he's barking at me. All right, let's keep letting her play. I'm going to give Mookie's a treat.
Talking about school supplies or something. And it wasn't anything big. But I really think it's got something to do with the judge not giving the jurors the new jury form. I don't know. Surely she wouldn't do that because that you could check that set. Well, how could you check it though? Because nobody was ever going to see it, right? Did she give the corrected form? I don't know. Somebody please help me because I have no clue I don't know how to fix it. Find it, listen to it clearer. It needs cleaned up. That take Lowley's voice out and bring up the whispers. I know there's got to be technology that does that.
Oh my God, she does sound like Rock Chalk. Who said that? Dill Hole. She does. I love that. You're right. Let's keep going.
Right. And I know there's enough people in this group, in the Karen Reed group, that if anybody comes across my video and they would see it, you can go back and grab more if you need. I'll go get you more. Just tell me what you need. But somebody help me, please. I really think there's more shenanigans still going on. Well, we all know there's shenanigans. Thank you. I'll be back with some reading of. I got to read Jen McCabe's.
Here we go.
I got to read the email. I think it was Proctor sent to Tully regarding Jim McCabe.
See how she's
Mind
all
you,
in on it?
3 or 4 months after the fact.
She fucking gets it, dude. She fucking gets it. Is Rock Chalk feeling down? Oh no. What did Hugin bark at? What were you doing? Oh, acting crazy to the Hugin. Acting crazy to the Hugin. I'm gonna have to check on Rock Chalk. I hope she's feeling better. Poor thing. She outdoes herself sometimes. She does too much. She goes out and she does too much. She needs to get tired. No, I've watched this video before. I remember.
He could have changed it. He could have added stuff. He could have taken stuff away from it. Apparently, it was just a what do you call it? It was just a report based on memory because they had no cameras, and I think he was just making shit up as he went, trying to cover up her shit. I don't know. Here you go. I'm gonna send it. Thank you so much.
Oh, I love her. Is she a
Neither was
Texan? I don't
returned to
know.
the court at any point in time. There is no verdict in this case. Now, as far as whatever those communications.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear the whispers?
There is no verdict in this case. Now, as far as whatever those communications.
It's interesting, huh? Now, here's the thing that bothers me. It's ran through CapCut, so I don't know if this is the best quality. Yeah, they never do change the jury form, right? But see, my focus, the reason that I brought this up, regardless of if they figured it out or not yet, that is actually not really what's important to me. What's important to me is I want to show you guys how to change the levels on audio so that if you spot something like this, you know what I mean? Like a hot mic moment that you can't hear, then we can all know how to fuck with it and make it sound good, make it sound good. So that's what I want to do today. Now, regardless of whether or not they found what the fuck is going on, the main point is, how do we do it ourselves? You feel me? Teach a man to fish. He's going to fucking fish up all the fish, and that's good. That's good. Then he'll give us some fish, right? That's not how it goes. What's up, Jay? What's up, Chai? Do you like how I had to pause and tell my brain to say this shit? Like to say it right? I keep wanting to call you Chai. How are you doing? I love you. She's terrified of this crap happening where she lives like everyone else in the world. Yeah, totally. No, she's a sweetheart, and I love that for her. I love that she's saying things that we're all thinking, like, fuck, I hope this doesn't happen where I fucking live. This is terrifying. You put a smile on my face, and so does that dogums. What a cute little dogums you got there. That's a cute little dog you got. Give it to me. Give me a dog. Just kill me. We all want to know how to fucks with it. Yes. Okay, so regardless of what the outcome is or what it says, I'm thinking we should learn. You know what I mean? The other one, the camera is on bed space and she whispers to the court person. Okay, you're intrigued. You're all intrigued. Jay is here. Everybody, tell your Aunt Jay how good you are. Tell her about your grades. You could have changed Auntie Bev from breathing into the mic. Dude, thought about it so much. Her southern accent is great. Bev crouched down, whispered to the clerk that she admits she didn't update it. Nice. Yeah, so let's learn how to enhance that so we can all, because think about it this way. Yeah, Bev is deep in the shit. All right, so think about it this way. What we're doing here today, regardless of if they figured it out yet, because I don't know, maybe they did, You're telling me they did? Good. Then, we can use this in the future. You feel me? So let's watch this one more time and hear the whisper.
Here you go. I'm gonna send it. Thank you so much.
Neither was returned to the court at any point in time. There is no verdict in this case. Now, as far as whatever those communications.
Okay. Now, again, I don't know how well this is going to work because it's ran through CapCut. But we're going to try it anyway. All right. So I'm going to have to present to you the screen. Hold on. Stop screen. Here's what we're going to do. The hooligan's fucking with me right now. All right. I'm going to share whole screen. So it's going to say entire screen or window. Window? Let's do window. Okay. I think that's right. Or is it Chrome tab? Just share the whole fucking tab. No, we're going to do window. What the mookies? Hold on 1 second. He wants a treat. Okay, here, you go have a treat. This is from the kids in the chat. Here you go. Hold on 1 second. There's some treats. They're 1.5 calories each. You guys got them. These. What are they called? These things. He loves them. He says thank you. Okay. Let's see. All right. We're going to just share this because I think this is for the whole thing. And let me just test it real quick. Because this is her. Yes, there it works. That's what we want. All right. So we're going to take this. We're starting now, everybody. Get your notes out. Yes, treats for the dogs. Treats for the doggies. AKA the one dog, Mikos. So I'm going to copy CTRL-C. And we're just going to open a whole new fucking tab. And we're going to type in liquid ass. You see that? Aussie Brett. Wait. What are we gonna type in? YouTube to MP3. No, we're gonna do a wave. All right. So now we got this converter. Now I'm gonna show you guys something really important. When you do these converters, they are gonna give you pop-ups that you have to immediately X out of. And look, I gotta do it all again. Gotta do it all again. Hold on. Hold on, because your dad X'd out of the wrong one. YouTube to wave. Watch this. Here we go. And you know, some of them stuck. So I copy pasted. I hit download. Now this pops up. Fuck this. X out. God damn it. Is this the shitty one? I think this is the good one. I think I got to the third one before it was good. There we go. Stop. All right. This one's good. So this is important because I don't want you guys to get fucked with some weird malware or anything. But usually, oh, it's going to take a minute because it's on my fucking hotspot. Usually you put this in here and then it's going to pop up a download thing. You're going to click download and then some shit's going to pop up. You're going to exit out of that and then it's going to give you a spot to download. Here we go. See how her video is now downloadable? I want it in that format. I'm going to hit done. Now it's processing. Now some of them will give you a pop-up during the processing. You know, it'll give you problems. So you just move on like I did. Now I'm going to hit download. Now see this weird shit's going to pop up. I'm going to exit out in a second. It's going to pop up some files. It's going to let me share it. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to share. I'm going to save it. You can't see where I'm sharing it, or where I'm saving it, but yours should pop up your file shit because I'm only sharing the tab. So I'm going to just save it on my desktop. All right. So I've saved this on my desktop. I didn't even have to X out of that. Now I have a full wave, which is an audio document of, yes, absolutely, Adam, that is a good point. This may or may not be how I get good music for my vids. True. So now that we've downloaded that, hold on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull myself back up because in order to show you Audacity, I need to make sure it's going to let me do that because that is integral. So let me get it pulled up here. Next, I'm going to open Audacity, you guys. And that I've showed you before, the program. When I do that, it might fuck with the audio video on here for a second, but just give it a moment because it's adjusting. All right. So, okay, now I have the whole screen on my Audacity. So let me present share screen, the whole window. Here we go. All right, excellent. So it should show you this. Great. All right, so now my Audacity's open. See how it says audio codec? That's what I'm using. This is basically means it's going through my little situation down here that I use to podcast. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up a little bit just for the fuck of it and pull this up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this and then I'm going to do this shit where, hold on. I'm going to take this screen out for a second. Sorry, kids. All right, I'm going to take this file and I'm going to slowly drag it and drop it in Audacity. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it back over here. Hold on to Mookies. Hold on a second. Hold on, let me pet my doggy. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, sorry about that. No, don't worry. It's not a lot of work. We're almost done. Guilty of crime. So now check this out. I'm going to come up here. And I'm going to go to mix, stereo down to mono. And that's basically, or mono, whatever. Fucking, it's the kissing disease. So when I do that, it's going to compress it down to one file. See how it looks a little bit thicker in the middle? Thicker like a snicker? All right. Now, what I like to do is I like to enhance it and make it bigger. And you could do that by doing, or you make it smaller by CTRL3, and CTRL1 really does this. Now, if you're someone who makes videos and you want the sound to sound better, you can take all this fuzz right here, which is the middle part. Listen. Could you hear that? I don't know if you can hear. One's in the chat if you can hear what's happening when I hit play. Let's see. Hold on, Mookies. We're going to wait and see if they can hear it. Let's see. One's in the chat if you could hear the sound when I hit play on that. 2? Okay, so you can't hear it. All right, give me 1 second. Let me figure out how to make that happen. Entire screen. And then I'm going to share the audio. Here we go. All right, excellent. Yeah, now. Let's see if you hear it now. Okay, here we go. Let's see. You hear that? Hold on, Mookies. You can have one more. Did you guys hear? One's in the chat if you heard it. It's just fuzz. Okay, you hear it. Great. So this is a pro tip. If you can take your audio out, which you can do using all sorts of different programs like Clipchamp or anything like that, you know, you can go in and you can do this. And this is just a side trick for you guys. I don't know if this matters to anybody, but if any of you guys make videos and you want to get rid of this background fuzz, you hear that? Okay, then here's what you do. You highlight it, and then you go up here to noise reduction, right? I'm going to get the noise profile. See how quick that was? And now I'm going to double click the entire thing. And I'm going to go back here, go back to noise reduction. And wait, no. Oops. Okay, I did it wrong. Sorry. You're going to go to effect, cancel all that. You're going to go to noise reduction. God damn it. I already did that. Why isn't it working? Effect, noise reduction, get noise profile. All right. I'll go to effect. I know, Mookies. Why isn't it working? Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to hit OK. And you're going to watch all this shrink. Hold on 1 second. Let me talk to the dog. What, Mookies? Okay, now let's hear this again. This is what it sounds like now. See how much smaller it is? You can even do it again. So we could go right here. So much less. We go here. We go to normalize. I know, honey. Oops, not normalize. Fuck. He's distracting me. We go to noise reduction. We're going to hit OK. It's analyze that. And now look. See the difference? What are you barking at? Give me 1 second, you guys. Fuck. Let's listen to the difference, though.
So much. I hope somebody does. I'm surprised somebody hasn't already because I really think, I mean, I know Melanie Little heard it. I don't know if she heard what they said, but I could tell she was, you can tell by her facial expressions. I knew she heard it. Did she forget or was
Wait,
it?
we're going to go right here so you can hear the difference. See the background right there?
Big,
now wait to the part
I really think it's got something to do with
that comes up where we normalized it.
The new jury form.
You hear the difference? You hear the difference? Now let's say we wanted to get rid of all the fuzz. Then we go here. We go here. Noise reduction. Okay, now watch. It's all going to go away in between. Boom. Now listen.
So maybe they were talking about school supplies or something, and it wasn't anything big. But I really think it's got something to do with the judge not giving the jurors the new jury form.
See, so now what we're going to do is, because it doesn't sound very full, right? Then we can go and we can duplicate. Well, that it's going to end up being a whole ass lesson. So hold on 1 second. What the monkeys? What? You just went out, dude. And I played with you and I do the bowl. Okay, so because we are going to be analyzing the audio at the very end, that doesn't matter. I'm going to hit Control Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z, which is basically undoing everything. And then I'm going to redo the import. Boom. All right. Now I'm going to redo stereo to mono. Boom. All right. So now we're back to the square one. Here we go. So let's go to the end. Hold on 1 second. Oh, he's needy tonight. All right. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to go to the end and we're going to listen. You can kind of see the tonal shift right here.
Neither was returned to the court at any point in time. There is no words in this case. Now,
Okay.
as far as whatever those communications
So the whispering, visually, I can see it starts right about there. All right. So what I would normally do is just kind of go back. Oh, it starts right there. Okay. Does it start even further? Okay, right there. So right about here. So we're going to visualize the difference when we zoom in. So I'm going to zoom in, make it bigger. And let's get right here. And I'm just going to take this chunk and I'm going to do a little bit of this. And now I've gotten rid of everything.
neither was returned to the court at any point in time. There is no words in this.
All right. So right about there is where the difference starts. So let's get a little bigger. I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in. All right. So as we get bigger and we see, well, let's go back. And we see the whisper kick in. We see a lot less of these peaks right here. Do you see how there's like dark blue? You can kind of barely see it. And then on top of it is the light blue. Those are the different levels. Okay. So you've got like lows, highs, mids. You got different things that basically represent the sound coming through the speakers. So right about here, you see a little weird twist. Now, if you work with sound a lot, you might notice it. If you don't, it's kind of hard to notice, but you kind of see a little shift right here. It's just weird looking. See all the gaps? That's where I'm presuming it starts. See how little that piece is? You can barely hear anything. So let's go here. He doesn't know something. Okay. So what I'm going to want to do is I need to zoom out first. I need to find just a part with just some fuzz. You know what I mean? Okay, so when there is just background fuzz, that's when the whispering is happening. So we can't really get rid of it. Okay. Let's get right here. So we're going to get rid of this right there. And there's no free space where it's just fuzz, really, which sucks. He doesn't know something and he never corrected it. So what I'm going to do, this is kind of weird. Well, let's try a noise reduction on this and see if we see a difference. Ooh, way better. Okay. So let's do that again. Let's do another repeat. Do you hear the difference? Do you hear the difference? He doesn't know what is something. He never corrected it. Okay, so he stops talking. All right, he never corrected it. Let's take this and let's amplify. All right. We don't need to go that fucking high. Let's chill for a minute. Let's go up about amplify. If you want it louder, you're always going to have it in the 0 right about here, all the way like 0 to basically anything up. If you want to lower it, you're going to go negative. We want to raise it. So we're going to go, let's just do 7.7. All right. Do you hear the difference? All right, let's do that again. I'm going to use Control R to repeat that. Do you hear that? Let's do it one more time. He never corrected. They never corrected it. Let's do the rest. Now I'm intrigued. He doesn't know what the something with a J or a CH. They never corrected it. I think it says something about Jackson. but I
There
couldn't.
is no birth in this case. Now, as far
He doesn't know what they checked. They never corrected
there
it.
is no birth in this case. Now,
He doesn't know what was checked. They never corrected it. All right, so now we're going to go back because I'm going to do it all in one chunk. All right, now I'm going to do repeat. Boom.
there is no birth in this case. Now, as far as
They never knew what was checked. They never corrected it.
there is no birth in this case.
He doesn't know.
Birth.
Hold on, let's reverse that. No, I'm amplifying again.
There is no birth in this. There is no birth in this.
He doesn't know what was checked. They never corrected it.
There is no birth in this case. Now, as far as whatever those
Boom.
communications, no birth in this.
Boom, right there.
No birth.
Right there.
No birth in this case. Now, as far as
Right there.
no birth in this case. Now, as far as
He doesn't know what was checked. They never corrected it.
now, as far as now, as far
Do you hear that? They never corrected it.
now, as far as now, as far as
He doesn't know what was checked. They never corrected it.
no birth in this case. Now, as far as
You hear that? I'm going to raise it up a little more. I'm sorry if it's already so loud, but listen. He doesn't know what was checked. They never corrected it, is what I'm hearing.
no birth in this case. Now, as far as
He doesn't know what was checked. They never corrected it.
no birth in this case.
In fact,
Now, as far as no birth,
let's start right here. Hold on, Mookies. I'm going to take him on a walk in a second.
no
Okay, there's nothing there.
birth in this case. Now, as far as
Boom. He doesn't know what was checked.
birth in this case. Now, as far as
We. You're right, Tiff. It's we. Honey. Okay, give me 1 second, kids. We're going to, hold on. Let me take this down. I got to take the Mookies outside. Now, if you want, take this time to go back a little in the live if you can and re-listen to that. But I'm going to put on for you Granny's second follow-up video that she had today for you to watch just a little bit to see what she says. I was watching it when I decided to go live with y'all. I was like, let's just fucking watch her and see if she figured it out. And then I was like, fuck it. We could, regardless of if she did or not, we could do this today. And this will be something good that you guys can learn. But I'm going to take Hugin out. I'm going to share with you the rest of this. And then we're going to go back to what we were doing and double check. We're going to play it a few more times and see what we hear. All right. So let me take the Hugin out. I apologize. We must. I agree with Tiff, though. I think it's we. And there's a way that W's look that I'm going to zoom in a minute. Whenever someone says wah instead of the, there's a way you can tell the difference. And we're going to visually look at it to determine which one it is. But that requires zooming in, and we're going to do that when I get back. Right now, let's watch Granny, and let's put her at the playback speed of 125. All right, here we go.
David Yannetti. I don't think it was them. I'd have to go back and look, but I don't think they had a hot mic at their table. This sounded like it sounded like a whispered woman speaking to another woman, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm getting different things, and then people are telling me, that people are looking into it, and so I messaged my husband. Now, mind you, when he got home last night, I can't do this glare, y'all. I can't. I see better. I don't guess it matters, right? It's not like I see y'all. But okay. My husband, bless his heart, he comes home after working all day, and I'm holding up my finger, and I'm literally just pushing on my earbuds, and I'm holding up my finger. He goes in, he changes, gets him a cup of coffee, comes back outside, hold my finger up. I'm at it. What I'm doing, as if it's going to help me hear any better, is I'm pushing those earbuds in my ear, and I got my head down so I can concentrate. I have found out since my loss of hearing that um, things that you don't even think about, right? Well, one of the things that you don't think about on your day to day life, honestly, is your hearing. You just hear, right? You just do. I mean, it's natural. It's been with me my whole life. I just hear. That's and I do hear. You have to be right up next to me to for me to hear what you're saying, or otherwise it feels like a telephone game. They say with me is sometimes my questions or answers to my family are rather comical because you have no idea how many times there's been one subject they've been talking about, and I'm
All
answering about
right.
a completely different subject.
Love her. Love her. Love her voice. Enjoy it. Really do. Hugin, I threw you the ball. God, he is like a needy teen today. What are you doing? Hugin, in dog years, you're technically 42 as an adult human. Why are you doing this to me? We never corrected it. Okay, let's see. I'm very anxious to hear what you guys think. Even if you think, oh, everybody's going to shit on me for this. Nope, I'm not. I'm curious. What do you guys think? Let's actually, this is kind of interesting to think, but let's think about this. Let's take out the whole trial and what we know of it, right? Totally take it out. Fuck it. We don't know anything. The trial never happened. This is just audio we're analyzing, right? I know it's hard to do, but really separate yourself from that for a moment. You know, completely separate yourself from that. And just imagine this is a phone call. Your job is to analyze phone calls for a living. You don't have any context. You don't know what the fuck is going on. All right. Let's just do that for a moment and let's really just try to clear our heads and listen to this. And let's see. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. All right. And I'm going to do the entire screen so that we can include audio. All right. All right. And then we're going to go and I'm going to call you Aunt Bev. All right. Maybe we'll go chat more about this over there. All right. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Somebody earlier said slow it down or speed it up. That's a good idea. Now, it is going to change the tone, though. You feel me? And that's very important. Let me pull myself back up for a second. Hold on. I want to talk to you about this because remember how I was talking about Googling and how a lot of people will Google and they'll use Google Trends and they'll get these results and they're like, oh my God, I fucking solved, I solved, what is it? I can't remember it. I solved DB Koopa. Oh, I found Jimmy Hoffa because of this trend. Oh, I broke fucking Jennifer Coffin Flopper. Old slap the bag in Florida bitch. Remember how she's like, I have found it. And she's just fucking wrong because she doesn't know how to Google with the Brian Koberger shit. Yeah. We don't want to fall victim to that. So we got to be careful with audio, especially because when you slow down or speed up, it changes the pitch, it changes the tone, it changes everything. If you slow this down, let me just show you. Let me show you the difference, okay? And you'll physically see it and then you'll hear it. And we'll do it twice. That way you can, because I truly believe if you're focusing on something, you might need to hear things over and over again or see things over and over again. But if you're doing audio, visual, and then let's say you're tasting and you're smelling, I say do it 4 times. That way each sense can focus at one time, because sometimes we have to tell our brains to do that. And then other people are blessed without ADHD and they just do that. So, and yes, that's what I was saying. It can be stretched out, but it changes things. And I'm going to show you how. And that's why when people say, oh, I sped up and you hear this, I slowed it down and you hear this, I play it backwards and I hear that the devil is in Keisha's asshole. That's because when you do those things, whether you like it or not, it changes the perspective of what you hear. If you remember objects in the mirror and remember how they mirrored the video, that changed things, right? So if we're to believe that mirroring or flipping a video is going to change perspective, we have to believe the same thing with audio because it's true. And I want to show you how. So let's say let's go to effect and let's go to change speed. All right. So if we want the speed to be higher, we're going to go to the right. Remember, righty tighty, righty heighty. lefty loosey, lefty slowy. That none of that fucking rhymes. We'll figure it out. But if you want it to be slower, you do negative. If you want it to be faster, you do positive. So we're gonna go, let's slow it down a lot so you can see the difference. All right. And okay. Now watch this. Do you see how loud and low he whoa, like it really changes the pitch. So now let's undo that so you can hear the difference. Okay, so the end they definitely say we never corrected it. All right there is never corrected it. All right. So I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to go right here. I'm going to duplicate track. All right. And so we know right here, I got a duplicate of it. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to take this. I'm going to shift it up over here so it's separated. All right. Now I'm going to come right here. Okay. Let's split some things up because this does go very fast. I'm going to hit CTRL-D and duplicate that again. I'm going to come back here. The yellow line shows you where this one begins. And then I'm going to delete that. Oh my God, it's gone forever. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put this up here in the middle. And then I don't need these. They got nothing on them. You got nothing. All right. And then I'm going to come back here. I'm going very fast, but you can slowly watch this again later. All right. So now we got 3 different spots. All right. Oh, fuck. I wasn't showing you the screen. I'm a dipshit. My bad. We'll go back and redo it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to redo it so you kids can see. Hold on one second. Oops. All right. Look how it all goes back so lovely. All right. So we're going to actually, let's just split it into 2. Because right here, let me zoom in. I'm doing CTRL-1. So you can kind of see where words start. This one, word is going to start here. And you know that because see how it crescendos? It gets bigger. That's someone, usually when you speak, your voice changes a little. That's an N. Nah. Because the N is the quietest part. See how I say N? Now, if the word is just nah, wait, only me talking? Okay, great. We're redoing it anyway. That's my bad. Here, let me do this. You can hear it now, though, right? All right, good. Sorry about that, folks. All right, so right here, I want you to visualize it, and I'm going to say it. Ready? Never. Now watch. Whoop. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Never, never, never. Now, here's another way to test this. All right, and this is kind of weird. I'm not the same person, obviously, but we know the word, right? The word is never, never. So if we think that's the word, one way that we could test this is we stop, we mute this. Just remember, never's right there. It's at 53:30, around there. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new track. All right. And then right here, I'm going to record. Ready? Never. All right. And I'm going to take this little block. This is how we test shit against each other. Now, let me just go back and let's make sure this is where it was. I'm going to unmute here. Never. All right. Now, I'm a different person. I don't got all the fuzz behind me. So this part is a lot quieter. I got a lot of quiet. It's quiet behind me. Back there, there's fuzz, right? But watch this. I'm going to take this. And I probably said it a bit fast, but or a bit slow. It doesn't matter. The word's the same. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I think they say it much faster. I'm pretty positive they do. I'm going to speed mine up a little bit so that it's even with the size. So if it's like a 1/2 inch wide, that's how I want it. So I'm going to go to OK. And then I'm going to repeat it, CTRL-R, till it's about right there. That's about how fast it was. Ready? Now I'm going to mute it so you can hear me. Never. 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 All right. Now check this out, because we're not really looking at tone and pitch. We're just trying to visualize, okay? By recreating. Now, I can't recreate all the fucking fuzz, but let's do solo, which only plays this track. All right, so I need to move this a little to right here. All right, now let's do this. Oops. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that shit. All right. Now I'm going to, fuck it, let's just do this. Ready? Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna play this part, and let's see how if it's right. Never, never. So it's just the word never right here, and see how that's exactly what I was doing. So this is the right never. All right, let's play this solo.
Never.
Boom. All right, so now we've got just these two. I'm gonna go ahead and extend down to here. We're going to do a little duplicate of both. All right. I'm going to mute both of these. Nope. Don't want to name it. All right. Now let's take this. And remember how we got rid of the noise area? Let's just keep doing that until we got. Okay. That's about as good as we're going to get with the fuzz. Now I'm much louder. I'm close to the microphone. That was not as loud. So let's turn down my amplification. And see, we're not like changing the words, the content, right? We're just changing like the speed to kind of match up, stuff like that. So I'm going to de-amplify. Ooh, I don't want to do it that far. Let's do it a lot less. There we go. Okay. And I think mine never starts a little later, so let's just do it that. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to zoom in here. Let's zoom in a little. All right. Let's analyze this because this is very subtle because there's a lot of background fuzz, right? We're also getting him talking. Let's actually pull me up to right here because where my never starts is right there. And that's about where theirs starts. So I really want to get them close without. There we go. Oh, no. Hold on. Let me get them. I want to get them close enough to where you can see them directly line up and then we'll listen. Okay, so let's listen. Here we go. Whoa. What the fuck? Go back a little. Whoops. Sorry. I started this way far in. There we go. There we go. All right. Do you see how it goes and it crescendos and there's just this little bubble and then it goes down and then we get a little one again? So my never was a little fast. So this background part, I'm going to copy to separate it because it sounds like they go never, like never, right? They do it at a normal speed. I was doing it real fast. My ne and v were very close. So I'm going to copy, Ctrl-C, paste. All right. I'm going to do that again so that they're lined up because here's what I'm seeing. Never. Do you see this peak right here? It's really hard to see. But when it's maybe when it's smaller. There you go. Do you see how this kind of does like almost a carrot where it's like a V going that way? Just like mine is like that. Or like a sideways teardrop. And then over here we have this peak. It goes up and down. So this part in the center is the fuzz, right? It's just fuzz. By changing the amplification, by making it faster, by making it slower, we can see that these words look similar visually, right? Now, I don't know if you guys can hear it as well as I can through my headphones, but I know for a fact, without a doubt, they say never, you know? So let's get rid of this. And this is me saying it. So it's basically they're going never. And see, mine is never. So we had to like line them up, but they look different right here, don't they? It doesn't look the same. So that's why we have to kind of, since we have to consider their background, right? So that never is really quiet compared to mine. So I'm going to have a bigger hump. So the goal is to make mine smaller to see if it can match it and then play them side by side. So I do think what they're saying is never right there. So let's hear this. Hold on one second.
Now as far
See how it start, like it literally, it's never, and then you hear corrected it right after that, even though mine is overlaid.
Now it's for.
All right, and I sound like a fucking chipmunk. So let's try to hear this a few more times. Then we're gonna end it. This is basically how you do it. You take it, you section it all off little by little.
Words in this case. Now it's for. Words in this case. Now it's for. Words in this case.
I think this is we. I think Tiff is right. And see how just hearing one word is like impossible? It could be they or we. It really could. I see a little peak here, but mainly valley. So that's a give or take. It could be they or we, and that really changes it.
Now
I think it's they now. I'm hearing an A. You're hearing we. Some people are hearing we and some are hearing they, or I'm hearing they. Drives the Morrisseys of the country crazy. Yeah, I bet it does. Okay. So let's hear it one more time.
in this case. Now in this case.
So here's a way I think. I hear they also. Here's a way I think we can figure out the context. Or I think we could figure it out is the context, right? So that hearing, there were cameras, right? So if we can look at the cameras and see who is saying it, then I think that changes things, right? You hear we super clear. I hear they. Rachel hears they. Tiff hears we, right? Oh, now she hears they. Now you hear they. Some people hear we, some hear they. We all want it to be we. That's a great point, Bridget. Now, I personally don't give a fuck, but I could go either way because I'm hearing we and then they. And this is really like a blue or white dress or a gold and black dress, right? I hear they, I hear we. Okay, let's hear it again. All right, eyes closed, you hear they. All right, let's play it a few more times. All right, you don't want it to be anything. All right, cameras were only on Lally at this point. Fuck. Now, but wait, if they were on Lally, they were from the side, right? So we might be able to see if it was Karen and Yannetti and Jackson. I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds like Bev. I think it sounds like Bev. What do you think? Yeah, weird. They changes the context totally. So the thing is, if we can see who was talking or leaning forward to talk at the time, that could change it, because, why would you say we if you're not the one doing it?
In this case. Now it's for. In this case. Now it's for. In this case.
Right here is where the we they happens. Here's what we could do. Okay, so we know the never is right there. So it's we or they right here. Ready? Can't even hear it. Oh, that's because it starts right about here. Let's combine it with never so we can. Zoom in a little bit. You see how fast that fucking goes? All right, hold on. It was changed and we never corrected it, is what it sounds like. Or they never.
In this case. Now it's for.
See, and I'm not even sure if they're saying change because part of me hears them say something about Jackson, and I don't know why.
Words in this case. Now it's for. Words in this case. Now it's for. Words in this case. Now it's for.
Part of me wonders if he's saying something about objection.
Words in this case. Now it's for. Words in this case. Now it's for. Words in this case. Now it's for. Words in this case. Now it's for.
Well, here's one thing we know. It's not a male. It's not a male. It's a female. Because think about it. When you hear Jackson and Yannetti talking, when you hear Jackson and Yannetti talking, they have a deeper voice than fucking Lally. And Lally sounds deep voiced right there, right? So that is a woman. Now, I guess the question is it Bev or Karen?
Words in this case. Now as far words in this case. Now as far words in this case. Now as far
sounds like she's saying like tour or something.
words in this case. Now as far words in this case. Now as far words in this case. Now as far
yeah, it was Jackson. Something about Jackson never corrected it.
words in this case. Now as far
Something Jackson, we never corrected it or they never corrected it. It's always cha something and we never changed.
words in this case.
No, it's something with a tour or something that sounds like that.
Words in this case. Now as far
No, it's not whore because you would hear a and there would be like an, you know how H's have a weird I don't know how to explain it, but they visually you can see like this part right here. You see how it looks a little different. It's kind of raggedy and then right there it gets thick. So reverse that and that's what H's kind of look like and they're real close together. And I could see it visually. It was not that. So I don't think it's an H. Hold on, let me zoom out a little. Like H's look kind of like this, how it's all bundled, but tighter, if that makes sense. Let's see.
words in this words.
See the t. I heard a t. Where does it start? Boom. Right there. There it is. There's the weird part. See how quick it is? That's why you gotta do the whole thing. Maybe even starts right there. There's a weird part too. Tui? Okay, so we know it starts here. So that sounds like a T to me. Let's zoom in. There it is. You see that funky part right there? Where it's thick, 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 a little weird hike. It looks very different than other parts. That's where the T is. So it's something with a T maybe. But here's the thing. Boston people have weird fucking accents. No offense. But sometimes, like, for example, if I'm saying water, it's going to sound like water. But if they're saying it's like water. So it changes things. Hmm.
Words in this case. Now as far words in this case. Now as far
It was something checked it and never corrected it.
words in this case. Now as far
Or something Jackson and never corrected it.
words in this case. Now as far
Wait.
words in this case. Now as far words in this case. Now as far
It was torn something Jackson and we never corrected it?
words in this case. Now as far
Or it was a total objection and we never corrected it?
words in this case. Now as far words in this case. Now as far
All I know is we or they never corrected it is at the end for sure. He doesn't know what was changed.
words in this case. Now as far
It sounds like toward.
words in this case.
It was toward Mr. Jackson. We never corrected it. It was toward. Like toward. Toward. Like, yeah, but forward, but toward. Like, I meant that toward him. You know what I mean? Toward.
Words in this case.
It was toward. It was toward Mr. Jackson. They never corrected it.
Words in this case. Now as far words in this case.
It was
Now as
toward.
far words in this case.
It sounds like towards. Yes, yes. That's the word, Melly. That's it. That's what it sounds like. It was toward Jackson. We never corrected it. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. No, there's no L. There's a W for sure. And there's a stretch, the ward. because you can see it crescendo. Look. Maybe I need to make it smaller, actually. Hold on. Okay, let's watch it again. It was toward. That's why this part is stressed. So when you see a tower or like tower, over, even with the V, the hard V, you see it. Hold on, I have to show myself first. Okay, it does this. It's like large and then it meets in the middle. So it goes like an M almost. If you look at it, it does slightly do that, but it's longer because she's saying, oh, shit. Oh, damn, girl. Okay. It was toward Mr. Jackson is what it sounds like.
Now,
Or it was toward an objection.
Now,
Yeah, the accent changes it. I just realized it's toward. Toward. That's why it looks like that.
Now,
It was toward Mr. Jackson. We never corrected it.
Now,
It was towards Jackson. We never corrected it.
Now,
Yeah, they don't say Mr. Yeah, it was towards Jackson. We never corrected it. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. She might have been responding to an objection. Hmm.
Now,
It was toward Jackson. It was towards Jackson. There's an S. I can see the S. An S looks like an H, which is like the funky stuff, but then it gets smaller. It doesn't matter who says it. It's like you can see it. It almost looks like the fuzz earlier, the background fuzz. You see it on the day crescendo, and then it gets big again. So that was towards Jackson. They never corrected it, is what I hear now. I'm even going to amplify it a little more. I'm so sorry if it's too loud. Just one more time. Whoops. No, don't do that. One more time. Let's hear it without you seeing it. So you're just using your ears, okay? Yeah, you can see sound. It's wild. You can see your breath. Anytime I go, I'll show you in a minute. I think that's very interesting, the whole seeing breath. So then I automatically know when I'm breathing. I can just take it out and I'm spot on 100% of the time. You can see it. You can see sound. If you've ever taken DMT, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding. But I'm serious. Here.
Now,
Let's go a little louder. Eek. All right, here we go. If it's too loud, turn it down a little.
Now,
Okay, I'm going to show you something. I was worried I was getting Jackson and objection mixed up, but I just noticed it. When you say, you can see the A. The A is a peak, not a valley. When she says ja, the J is going to have a little hard peak, and then it's going to basically crescendo and then dip a little into the next word. The A is pretty easy to spot because it's pretty much usually going to be the highest peak, because as humans, when we talk, we say our A is the loudest. People who have, they say a lot of A words can oftentimes, in my opinion, be mistaken as yelling. You know what I mean? If you say a K too hard or an R too hard, that can be a big difference between getting canceled or not. I'm telling you, the way we say words matters. That's the point. People will hit a hard ch or k or p, and it'll pop the microphone. So if you ever see peaks that are insanely high, it's usually something like that. It's harder to peak with an H than it is with a CH. Does that make sense? There's a big difference in how we say things. If you're going to say B, you're going to see a bigger spike, right? So is one of the few sounds we can say, not A, but sometimes A, but is one of the few words that is not a p, duh, t, that actually peaks as well. Like usually vowels don't peak that hard. because it's easy to do. It's very natural. That'll peak a little bit. So let's look at this one more time. You don't have to hear it. Well, yeah, no, you do have to hear it. So I'm going to make it so that you can hear it. Hold on one second. Because I don't know. This is kind of interesting, I think, for this part. So see the part that I've highlighted? That's where I think the A is peaking. So let's watch, because see this right here is it's like it could be a B, a J. Let's just hear. See the J? That's right here. See where this like little part, let me if I make it bigger, it's going to be hard to see. But see how there's like a little dip right there in the top part? That's indicating a change in a word or a mini peak in a word. So I think the J is starting there. That looks like the A to me. So that if this was objection, see how I just said objection? The A sounds a little louder. But Jackson, it also would sound the same. So let's try this again. Do you see? I'm right. That's where the J starts. Do you hear an A or an E? Do you hear Jackson or Jection? Are you hearing Jackson? That's what I'm hearing, Jackson, not objection. I'm hearing Ja. It actually sounds like action. Yeah, objection does make sense, but we're not worried about context. Do you feel me? We're just trying to hear the sound. It was a J. All right, let's try it again. Hold on one second. Bahstan style. It could even be attractive, but you hear the J, so it can't be that. Unless objectively, but she doesn't really say it that hard. Does she? Objectively? Jackson something. That's what I hear. Let's listen to it one more time. It's a total objection we never corrected, or it's... Oh, fuck. It was toward Jack. I'm hearing toward. I can't even... I don't even hear total anymore. It's toward. It was toward Mr. Jackson. We never corrected it. That's what I think. Yep. Yep. That's what I hear. I'm glad I made it louder. We never corrected it. Yeah, it does have a wee bit of a Y, but I'm wondering if that's because let's hear what Unetti says when that happened. I mean, what, sorry. Oh my God, big faux pas. What Lally says. Yeah, he's saying some word over and fucking it up just like he fucks everything. Okay, so this is definitely toward. This is definitely toward. I have no doubt in my mind. And this is definitely never corrected it. I think it's we. Yeah, there's no hard the. There's no TH point here either. That's an E. Yeah, we never corrected it. All right. So we just need that middle. It was toward Mr. Jackson or it was toward the objection. Either way, it was toward blah, blah. We never corrected it. There's another clip where she crouches over and talks to the clerk saying the same thing. Well, there we go. It was spoken in concurrence with Lally's speech. True. True. It was towards an objection. We never corrected it is the closest thing I think that I would agree. Yes, I agree with you. I think that could be it. Or it was toward Jackson or Mr. Jackson. She could be saying it super fast. But it's one of these two. between Dumpster Juice and Melly is what I think. I think so. I think that's what's going on here. So we'll see. We'll see. And here's what I'm thinking. Here, let me pull this down. I'm thinking I'm just going to send a clip of this video. I'm just going to send this video to American Nana. I'm going to say, thank you for inspiring me today. You're the best. I enjoy your accent. You're now my Nana. I'm then going to tell her that I adore her, and I hope she doesn't mind that we did this. If she minds, fuck it. I'll get rid of it. But she doesn't mind. I'm going to tell her, hey, watch this shit. Maybe she hears something different. I understand she has a hearing aid, so I hope that it's loud enough for her, but I am going to increase the volume a little for her so that if it's not, she can hear it. She's the best. She's your Nana now, whether she likes it or not. She's your Nana now. You have a Nana now. Whether she likes you or not, that's up to her. Okay? She might hate your dad and love you. I don't know. But let's hope she likes us. Okay? Now let's do what Margaret's saying. Let's talk about the context. Now let's consider the context with the two possibilities that we have. All right? I am going to send to Attorney Melanie Little. I'll send to everyone. I'll send it to your father. I'll send it to your mother, your grandmother, your aunt, everybody. We're going to send it to Nana because we're answering her question. We'll send it to Melanie in case she wants to watch. It is 2 fucking hours, though. Tell them to, I'll figure out where, and I'll tell them to scroll to the middle. But without context, I would urge you guys to listen to this over and over if you can. If you can handle it. See what you think. All right? Now send to Tom CP. Why don't we do this? I'm going to make a list in a minute, and I'll send it to everybody. Let's see. Let's do it right now. Tom CPU, okay? Melanie. Granny on top, 'cause she's the reason we're doing this shit. Anybody else? Anybody else? We'll clip it. Adam? Good idea. We'll clip it. Clip it. Clip it. All right? So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send it to all of them. Boston Defender. Who's that? We'll send it to them. Somebody just send me these emails to send it to. Or somebody clip it and send it to them. But I'm going to send to Nana and Melanie. I don't know Tom's email. I don't know any of these people's emails. Vinny might want, anybody who wants it, clip it and send it to him. But I'm also going to send it. All right? Anybody who wants it can fucking have it. I don't give a fuck. Just let them know I cuss a lot and my dog loves treats. And if they meet the Hugin, tell him he's cute and he's precious and they love him. And I'll love them. But yeah, I'm going to put this up now. We're going to post it. I think we're going to end now. Let me see what your aunt's doing. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, shit. Are you still on? I think your aunt was on. It just ended. Beverly. I mean, Deb. Oh, my God. Deborah. Keep calling her Beverly. All right. And what's on Twitter? This? Is Microdots on it? Send it to Microdots. What's up, Microdots? I like your little picture things on the looky box. I enjoy them. I hope that's not offensive. It's so funny when people say, oh, you do comedy. You could use this for your skits. Thank you. Yes, my little skits. Thank you. So fucking funny. All right. Anyway. Again, I know there's going to be sound people out there tearing me apart. You could have used you could have used Fruity Loops. Why didn't you fucking use, why didn't you use fucking Ableton? What's the other ones they all use? Ableton. Could have used, you could have fucking used this one on Mac, on my MacBook Pro, because this one's fucking free and it's easy. And it's good for visuals. It's not too complicated. It doesn't fuck people's head up. And I do think that this program, Audacity, it's so fucking old, yes, but it's all manually done. And I want to be able to see the changes. And I want to be able to make them quick and easy. And I don't want to have to explain how an entire fucking program works to people. when it's simple cut and paste shit that you can learn on Audacity. You got to take baby steps anyway. And because this information needs to be pushed forward in a manner that is easy to consume, I like to choose software that's easy to fucking consume and easy to get, because I'm not going to make you spend $6,000 on fucking stuff. I'm not going to make you go out and buy Pro Tools or MacBook. Let's just be real here. When you could use this shit, it's easy. It's easy. Anyway, I love you guys. Vaudeville, you little skits. Oh, grandma's coming next week. We're going to see you do your little skits. Oh, good. All right. So, yeah, your little skit. That's so fun. So many people have been, you could use this for your comedy jokes, your little skits. Like, oh, I could use your life experience. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, Microdots is doing this shit. Good. What does Microdots think? I want to know what Microdots thinks. Microdots is very good at making videos, by the way. Microdots, love your videos. I also like, did Microdots have the, is it like an Aussie or a British accent? There's a dude with a British accent that also makes little skits, little cartoons. I'm just kidding. But I like them. I like them a lot. I was seeing them a lot during the trial. It was great. But yeah, I think it sounds like Judge Beverly. Yes. Okay, cool. We're gonna go to. Okay, cool. I'm coming over. Okay, cool. I'm fucking coming over. Send me a link to the email, and I'll be right there with the kids. And we're gonna fuck up your house. All right. Excellent. Good. Let's go to Debs. I keep calling her Beverly. Let's go to Debs right now. Let's say hello. Let's go over there. All right. Good night. I love you. Love you all. You're my favorite. Don't tell the others. Thank you for coming. Let me see what else. Also, if you're new here, welcome to the cult. You're in a cult. You have no choice. You should have read the fucking fine print. I don't know what to tell you. We got merch. I put new prints in the store. If you want the new prints, I put new box options. We're almost out of Gay Daniel's murder map. Uncle Gay Daniel's murder map, the second run. So yeah, we're almost out of the bird shit too. The bird shit. So, with that said, we're not being brought over automatically. But I did promise Aunt Deb that we were going to go over there. And Aunt Deb's going to leave soon, so we got to hurry. So we're going to go to Aunt Deb's, okay? Good night, Pop Pop. Pop Pop wants some of your hair. We're going to do that. Yeah, just keep listening. Tell me what you think. Okay? You don't see Auntie live. Why? I don't know. Wait, let me see. Are you live? Come in here and talk shit and reveal Gay Jeff. I will reveal Gay Jeff. Are you on live, sweetheart? Sugar tits, you on live? Shitty titties? The kids say you're not on live. Are you fucking lying to me? I will fucking crush you. I like threatening him. He loves that. All right. Let's see. Henry. Oh, you talking about, oh, yes. I'm talking about fucking over here. That's a beautiful boy right there. You know who that is, right? You know who that is? It's your grandfather. Not really. Okay, we ready? I don't see a live, maybe Discord. Where are you, Bev? Where are you, Dev? I keep calling her fucking Beverly. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get off here. Then I'm gonna go tell Deb. I'm gonna be like, let's start a live on your channel. Okay? So if it's not there, we'll be there, okay? Free the closet, baby. Free that closet, baby. All right? I love you guys so much. If you want to contact, I keep forgetting to put up my banners. I'm so sorry. First of all, okay, there's everything. It's got my emails coming up here soon. I need to get rid of all the other shit. You guys know how to donate. But the email is what's important. There it is. Oblivious Benson question at gmail.com. Not just Oblivious Benson. A lot of people chew my fucking ass out because they sent me emails I never received because they emailed the wrong place, which could have been my fault because it always is. But I love you guys. God bless. God bless C. Smith. God bless Arnie Birdie. We're gonna go to Deb's, and if Deb is not live now, I'm gonna make Deb go live. Okay, Auntie Deb, which the email. Let me hold on, Aunt Deborah. Let me pull up the link for you kids. I got it wrong once. I never want to get it wrong again. Here it is. This is your Aunt Deb. So give us like 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Give us like 10 to 15 minutes if she's not up. If she's up, then I'll be there soon. If she's not up, then we'll be there, okay? Okay, you kids. Okay, all right. We're probably going to talk like this the whole time. But anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys. You're the best. You're the best children. I just put a link in chat. That's Aunt Deb's. Let's see what she's doing, okay? All right, God bless. I love you. You're the best. Goodbye.